humble. We move ahead, dear students, in our life, but you must have seen your teachers are as it is, and that what make us also get strength from them every time when we meet. As a such a wonderful insight. I hope the beginners who want to do CA, the students, the parents, you're sitting with a notepad and pen. Two insights what I got from the last five, six things what you said now. Out of that is one is it's not just a game of pass and fail. You need to develop an expertise in the subject. You need to become knowledgeable, and then automatically you get good job opportunities, right?
Yeah,
And
that because then you will be able to apply this knowledge in whatever situation will come in front of you. You
yes,
will able to give the justice with your job or with your professional practice.
yes,
Because those who come to you, they come with an expectation that you are the expert and you will give the most appropriate advices to them. You will work in the most appropriate manner for them. And that is possible only if you have the knowledge of the core areas, the expertise of the core areas to which your profession belongs.
especially this segment is for the parents whose children are in 11th and 12th. So how do they go by the course structure and all? Because some they hear from people that it's going to take 8 to 10 years, badi lambi journey hai,
Right,
fast
right.
fail wali.
As such. Because during articleship, a student will be getting a stipend, and that will be more than the what fees a student has paid to the C Institute. So one can say it is a zero cost education as
Yes,
far as
sir.
the C Institute is concerned. They provide you all course material. Will require some efforts. Some toughness will be definitely there because it is a professional course, but it is not that tough that you cannot crack it.
Yes, we enroll for this course.
Yeah. First thing I will say, ki while doing your studies, your career, your examinations are definitely important. But I think even more important is your health, physical as well as mental, your happiness. So keeping that in mind, whatever amount of efforts you can put will definitely improve your result. Good.
All teachers are good, but the linking
Yeah.
of the subject will
And
not
if
come.
you feel that this teacher is good, then he will be good for all the chapters of
Yes.
at least a subject. For different subject, you can definitely choose another teacher. But if you are saying that this teacher is good for this two topic, this teacher is good.
What's your answer for this, sir?
Yeah, I always say, don't try to test yourself every now and then. Like होता है पेड़ छोटा सा अपन लगाते हैं. When it grows upward, new branches create. Its जो roots है, they are also going inside, becoming very strong.
No.
Our study is like that. You start properly, your roots will be growing, your base will becoming more and more strong, your understanding the subject will become more and more clearer. Now and then they talk, so you have to clear, you have to clear. So I think you only say that you do your best.
Favorite segment now, you need to answer it very fast in as possible small words. So here's the rapid fire round. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
we've had some tired of hearing this from students. रोज क्लास में आते हैं और ये excuse fix है. वो क्या है? What is that one excuse?
blame the exam, either paper setting or paper valuation. This is the most common blame. They blame the institute rather than knowing their own shortcomings. Every blame is put on the either institute or the next on the teachers.
Teachers on the coaching. Okay. Hello, all of you. Welcome to another episode of Commerce Career Talks. I'm your host, CA Diptichheda. Last 25 years, I had the privilege of teaching and mentoring and being with CA students and their parents. So, when being closely in this field, now this Commerce Career Talks is here to decode all the commerce career opportunities, myths, the fee structure, the questions you have in your mind that what are the opportunities in commerce. All will be answered in every episode of Commerce Career Talks. Today's episode is very close to my heart. I'm going to talk with my teacher from whom I have studied my CA journey in the year 1995. हमारे ज़माने में, you know. So today we have a true icon in the world of CA education, CA, CMA and CS, triple degree, DG Sharma sir, founder of DG Sharma sir's CAPS Academy from Nagpur. He has been shaping CA aspirants from last 38 years. That's why I said I studied with him in 1995, right? Thousands of students have qualified and they have got rank under his guidance. His specialization is accounts, FM and costing. And I remember one thing, what sir says every time, that you don't need to memorize anything. If you can break and understand it conceptually, it is going to be very clear and your pen will flow in exam. So here I am privileged to welcome DG Sharma sir as a speaker for the talk today. Yeah, is the video on? So your video is on?
Yeah.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste. Good
Thank
morning,
you.
Dipti.
Good morning. Thank you so much, sir, for accepting my this invitation. And it's really a nostalgic feeling. I was a student in 95. This is 2026, and we are talking together. And here we are decoding everything about CA course, the fees, the focus, the strategies, and what are the challenges faced. You will get all the answers from this legendary teacher. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Dipti. This is my first podcast. I have never been to this, social media so active. I've been
Okay,
in teaching, but not active in the social media. That is
absolutely.
why I was little hesitant. You have requested me long back, but I could not do the things. Let us now hope that the things goes well and our discussion will be helpful to the viewers. Viewers, I wish you a very good morning.
Yes, yes,
Let us hope that our talk will be of some useful benefits to you.
yes, yes.
Okay, Dipti, we can go ahead.
Yes, sir. Teachers are always simple and humble. We move ahead, dear students, in our life, but you must have seen your teachers are as it is, and that what make us also get strength from them every time when we meet as a teacher, as a student today, as a host with sir. So no worries, sir. Everyone knows how simple and humble a teacher is always, and technicality is not a problem at all. Sir, as we begin, the first thing, yeah, I would like to add, dear students, that when I was doing my CA inter with Sir, I got 95 marks in accounts in CA inter. And I remember what Sir used to say, whether it is accounts or whether it is standard costing, that you don't have to mug up the formulas. So just to begin with, Sir, some strategy from your side, and then we will continue our podcast.
Yeah. In a simple language, I will say every student should have a clear aim, ambition that I wish to become a knowledgeable expert professional, a knowledgeable expert chartered accountant. If you keep your aim, your ambition on the right track, the whole direction of your study, learning will be on the right stage. That is what is my approach towards the study. This I have followed as a student myself also, and I have been teaching in the same line that understand each and every concept of your core subject at least, particularly practical subjects like accounts, costing, and financial management, which I have been teaching from foundation to see a final level.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Memorizing should not at all be adhered to these subjects. It should be understand. Once you understand the basics, it will definitely help you in your clearing the examination, in your further studies. Whatever you have learned in foundation will become a base for inter. Inter study will add to your base. It will make it even stronger, and that will help you to clear your finals not only easily, but it will lead a very strong base for your professional success in future.
Sir, right, sir. That's such a wonderful insight. I hope the beginners who want to do CA, the students, the parents, you're sitting with a notepad and pen. Two insights, what I got from the last five, six things, what you said now. Out of that is one is it's not just a game of pass and fail. You need to develop an expertise in the subject. You need to become knowledgeable, and then automatically you get good job opportunities, right?
Yeah,
And
that because then you will be able to apply this knowledge in whatever situation will come in front of you. you will able to give the justice with your job or with your professional practice.
yes,
Because those who come to you, they come with an expectation that you are the expert and you will give the most appropriate advices to them. You will work in the most appropriate manner for them. And that is possible only if you have the knowledge of the core areas, the expertise of the core areas to which your profession belongs. Like
yes,
our profession belongs to the finance, audit, costing,
yes.
taxation, law. These are the core areas in which our professional brethren work. So they must have the grip of the subjects, of this area to which they belong.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And CAs are helping to build a strong strength in the economy of the country. We all know that.
Definitely,
So that
definitely.
expertise, that knowledge is required. And one more thing you very importantly said is that whenever you are in foundation or when you are in inter, you're not just studying to clear CA inter subjects. In inter, what you study exactly advanced part is there in final, which will become very easy provided in inter, that is grounded and cemented
Right,
well.
right, right.
Right, sir. Going to the next thing, sir, 38 years of teaching experience, and these teachers are not ready to come on social media. So I want to pull in more such legendary people and actually give the pearls of wisdom. So I feel this is not just an experience, this is a legacy. So please share your journey, that how did you get the triple degree and how did you continue?
Friends, when I cleared my 10th, I had reasonably good numbers, but my elder brother, who was a scientist, he advised me to go in the commerce line. Science has a lot of competition even at that time. He advised me to go in the commerce line. When I started commerce education, one of my teachers, he just taught me, yes, in this line you can become CA. That was the first time I heard the word CA. Even I did not know the full form of CA at that moment. Later on, I got to know. At that time, CA entrance was there. I cleared CA entrance after 12th, and then I started my journey. I became chartered accountant in 1986.
Okay.
When I qualified as a CA, or even before that, I thought CA qualification many people have. So why not to have something different? So I started CS also with that. CMA actually I started first. So I started CMA also. So by the time I completed my CA, CMA was halfway through. Then I thought that 2 degrees are also there with many people. So why not to do something more? So I started CS also. When I
Yes.
completed my CMA and CS, I had initially the interest of doing practice as a chartered accountant.
Yes.
But when I started practice, I thought that something there should be to support the income, because CA practice will not pick up so soon, as especially because of my family background was not from business world. So
Yes.
I thought I should do either some part-time job or teaching. With the grace of God, I started teaching, and luckily I got students like Dipti. They performed well. I got the credit. And so I even enjoyed my journey as a teacher, and I got very good success in the line. So that is the way we started. We started teaching as a group. I founded a group named as CAPS with
Yes.
my seniors as my partners. I was the student of those persons, Mitkari sir, Jain
Yes. Yes.
sir,
Yes.
Rathi sir.
Yes.
And we continued it for 25 years. After that, Jain sir, unfortunately, he left for the heavenly abode. Rathi sir retired. We and Mitkari sir then departed, separated for some reason. I found another CAPS then with all my juniors. They were my students. So earlier my teachers were with me. Now my students are with
Start
me,
with
and the
you.
journey is continuing for last 38 years without any break. With the grace of God, I think till the time I have energy, I will continue, and I enjoy it. Being
Wow.
with the students gives lot of energy, and
Yes.
it gives a
Yes.
lot of satisfaction when a student have achieved so much success in their life, in their profession, in their business. But when they meet, they even today tell me कि whatever advice I was giving, those advices are useful even today in their life, in their profession. So that is the ultimate success, or that is the ultimate satisfaction which a teacher gets.
Blessed,
I think
blessed,
that is
sir.
only in the teaching profession.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why I said a noble profession. And this CAPS Learning Private Limited is really one of the legendary educators. It's having a group of all the other educators in India, the best of best in Nagpur, along with DG Sharma, sir. Sir, when we talk about this course, many of the students, especially this segment, is for the parents whose children are in 11th and 12th. So how do they go by the course structure and all? Because some they hear from people that it's going to take 8 to 10 years, badi lambi journey hai,
Right,
fast
right.
fail wali game hai. So can we have some background, though it's available on ICI.org, that's
Yeah.
Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, but still a base level that what is this course all about?
Okay. Uh, Friends, as such, the CA foundation examination can be appeared only after the 12th. But I will suggest you, if you have decided to become a chartered accountant, you can start your journey immediately after 10. And while doing your 11th and 12th,
Okay.
in commerce stream or even science student can join the CA profession without any problem. They will not have any right shortcomings if they come after 12 science in this stream. For
Okay.
them also this is the advice, because I have seen many times parents and the students are afraid. They feel ki 11, 12 they have done from science, so they will have difficulty. Rather, I will say you will have some advantages. I will not elaborate too much in that, but you will have advantages. So don't be disheartened or discouraged. If you decide even after 12 science, for whatever reason, you wish to join this profession which has a bright future, then definitely you can come even if you've done 12 science. Now, as far as you have already taken commerce and you have decided to do CA, you can start your studies even immediately after 10. So during 11th, 12th time, you have a lot of free time in the commerce
Yeah.
education. With
Yeah.
that, you can prepare for CA foundation. In March, your 12th exam will be there. In May, you can appear for CA foundation. That way, you
Okay.
will be able to save the time.
Yes, sir.
If
And
for
so
any
then
reason,
the courses overlap, no? 11, 12, and the foundation. So they'll
most
get
of the
the,
things are common. In
yes.
commerce, most of the things are common. So it will not harm in any way. Rather, it will supplement. It will
Okay.
improve their performance of even 12th. I have seen many students.
Okay.
In fact, we have a special batch. We call it 11, 12 CA Foundation.
Okay.
So they perform better than the other students in their 12th studies as well. So it will help them, it will save their time, it will make their base strong. So it will help them in their 12th studies also.
Okay.
And now, if they start it immediately after 12th exam, they can appear in September examination. If they wait for the result and after that, if they decide to do commerce and CA, then they can appear in the January examination. Particularly those like science student, they wait for their result, they wait for the other opportunities which they may have dreamed. And for some reason, if they are not going in that, they can join after the 12th result, sometimes in June, July, August, and appear in the January examination.
Okay.
So this way they can start their CA foundation. After passing CA foundation, which way anybody can do it within a period of 6 months time, with good preparation, with good guidance, then you have to appear for CA intermediate, which has two groups, three papers each, which approximately takes a year's time.
Yes.
After that, you can start with your CA articleship, which is for 2 years. And after completing articleship, you can appear for CA final examination.
Yes.
If one goes through well, 4 to 5 years after 12, one can become a chartered accountant.
Yes.
After 12, 4 or 5 years, that means they will be something like 21, 22 years, boys, girls, and they will be qualified professional.
Okay.
As far as the fee structure or the course cost is concerned, if I may say, CA Institute takes for the whole journey from foundation to CA final level. I will not give the more details.
Yeah.
Total
Sure.
51,000 rupees as registration fees.
Yes.
And examination fees whenever a student appears for the examination. So it is the most cost saving, or you can say there is no cost as such, because during articleship, a student will be getting a stipend, and that will be more than the what fees a student has paid to the C Institute. So one can say it is a zero cost education as
Yes,
far as
sir.
the C Institute is concerned. They provide you all course material also within this. Now, if a student needs guidance, coaching, then that will definitely have some cost. But
Yes,
even that commerce side, the tuition classes cost is quite less as compared to, I think, even science 11, 12 tuition cost will be more than the CA tuition cost.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So cost wise, and there is no need to worry. There is no restriction on number of seats, etc. So there is no problem. If you get through the examination, you are going to become chartered accountant.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now, you also were mentioning about the self study and the coaching.
Yes, sir.
Although I have been a coach for 38 years,
Yes.
but from the beginning, I used to say self study is the best thing.
Yes.
But coaching can boost the speed of your self study. Coaching can help you in self study. So, self study never should be neglected. Coaching should be taken as a support,
Yes.
as
Very
a
true.
booster for your self study.
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes.
if you are not doing self study, you are not developing yourself. The professional has to develop yourself. You should develop your skills, your knowledge of the subject, which you are going to use in the future. So
Yes.
that is why your self study, self learning is the most important thing. I
Yes.
have heard many times people say, you don't have to study at home. We will take care of everything. So that is spoon feeding will only harm you in the future. You may be able
Very
to
true.
clear, see a
Very true.
foundation, but inter will create problem, and many such students then is they stuck into CA final level.
Yes, sir.
The,
Yes, sir.
the fault lies in the beginning. The result or that concern comes in the CA final level. Whatever mistake a student has committed at CA foundation level or 11, 12th level, he pays the price of this at CA final level.
Yes,
So
sir.
that
Yes.
is why I always advise that you have a very long-term approach, a ambitious approach of becoming a knowledgeable expert chartered accountant,
Yes.
not simply passing the examination.
Yes, sir. As you said, it's definitely that there is going to be a lot of hand holding initially when you are in 11, 12 foundation. But if anyone listening now is in inter and in final, even if there are good mentors and teachers, of course, in final, but ultimately it's your own self-study plan because you know yourself well. You can make your own framework and planning for your studies, and that will only give you the correct speed to pass out well in final. Right, sir. Some more, as we say, our topic for today is decoding the CA course. So there are some common challenges and there are questions which I come across from students and parents. So definitely, sir, you can share your insights about this. Commonly, like if you say the one of the biggest questions searched about the CA is CA course tough? It is very tough. Shall I go for it or not? This is the initial question faced by students. Some says it's a misunderstanding. What do you say, sir?
Yeah, definitely. This is a very common perception among the students and parents alike, and more so those who come from the science stream, they feel even more that it will be very difficult to clear. I will say anything which is valuable will definitely will require some efforts. Some toughness will be definitely there because it is a professional course, but it is not that tough that you cannot crack it.
Yes, sir.
The examinations are of standard, but if your preparations are in the right manner, as I said from the beginning, if you have a concept of understanding rather than memorizing, that will definitely help you in clearing this examination. We have seen many students who clear all their examinations in first attempt. I have seen even the students from Mofussil area, from the villages who are coming, they are able to clear this examination. So this is not at all like that, that you should be afraid. let us come and play. Then only you will know whether you are able to win or not. But don't be afraid. It is not that tough as the people feel. It is definitely a very important course. So it will have some toughness, but not the way that you cannot achieve it.
Yes, sir, I can totally correlate because being an average student like me can pass out this degree CA till 10th, 11th, 12th, just getting 60, 67%. But I remember one line which sir used to say always that intelligence comes later, your consistency comes first. So when you are consistent in your studies in regular, and there are many more strategies we will discuss, even average student, intelligence later, consistency first can do it, right, sir? Yes. Another second question, confusion faced by students is how many hours do we need to study if we enroll for this course?
Yeah. First thing I will say, ki while doing your studies, your career, your examinations are definitely important. But I think even more important is your health, physical as well as mental, your happiness. So keeping that in mind, whatever amount of efforts you can put will definitely improve your result. So there is no need to have a very rigid format for every student. Ki you have to study for so many hours, but maximum you should be able to put while pursuing something, some of your hobbies which will not require too much of time,
Yes,
because
sir.
that will refresh your mind. After studying such important subjects of such high level, you need some refreshment of your mind also. So refreshing your mind will help your hobbies. So you should have some hobbies, not that which consumes too much of time. So keeping your mental health well, being happy, I always say you study playingly. खेलते खेलते पढ़ाई करो, जितनी हो सकती है आपका एनर्जी लेवल भी बढ़ जाए. So
Okay.
don't create tension in mind, and
Yes,
as
sir.
much you can study, do it, because that will give you better and better result. If you put less amount of effort, then definitely you may be passing, but some of the like areas in that you will not be that good. So that may affect your say a final level study. So it is better put maximum possible efforts, but there is no hard and fast rule that you must study the whole day. Keep some time for your hobbies. Keep some time for with your family members. Spend some time with them also. Doing all this balancing act, but your first priority should be definitely your studies of CA. That should be your first priority.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But when you balance along with that some of your hobbies and your emotional and energy levels, definitely you can do it. So
Yeah.
it depends on every student and it's different. Not to get influenced, dear students, कि इतने ही घंटे पढ़ना है और इतने ही घंटे पढ़ना है, right? So can we also balance our college education because nowadays along with CA, so many other degrees are also required.
One degree definitely should be taken because with the CA, so like people mostly do the commerce BBA, BCom like that, you know. So managing those degrees with CA is definitely very easy because
Yes,
many
sir.
of the subjects are common. The line is same. So you can definitely do it without any problem. And your approach of study will should be such that both complements each other. Whatever you learn in your degree level, that should help you in your CS studies. Whatever you study in CS studies, that should help you in your degree. So they
Yes,
will be
yes, sir.
complementing. They will
Yes.
not conflict with each other.
Okay, right, sir. And sir, looking at the scenario everywhere, they say that no, there's a saturation level. It's not only in our profession, we are not naming, but many of the professions. So here, what do you think are the job opportunities or practice opportunities in CA?
I think, especially nowadays, what people will be looking, even though in the world over the economy is in the downside, but Indian economy is doing well.
Yes,
So
sir.
people in India, they should not be afraid. And when the economy, the business world will rise, the professionals, particularly chartered accountants, will be in great demand.
Yes, sir.
But you will have to adapt yourself to the new situation. Like nowadays, you should be good with the like your computer competency, internet
Yes.
competency, and now the AI is coming. So you should acquaint yourself with all these things. You should be able to use them. You don't have to be expertise to develop them. That will be the job of the engineers. Software engineers will be doing, but you should have the ideas of using it. So with that, definitely this profession will have great demand. You should not be suspicious about it.
Yes.
Once you qualify, you will have good opportunity, but not qualify just the exam, but also acquire those knowledge, those competency which is expected of a CA.
Yes, that expertise has to be there. May not be in
Yes.
all the field, but somewhere so that we can work. And now,
Yeah.
as even I'm from Hyderabad, GCCs are coming up everywhere. So many global opportunities are there. But so when we discuss these job opportunities and all, the common question asked by students is, in case if I don't clear in first attempt, we all know CA is a game of
Yeah. Yeah.
pass and fail. So in case
Right.
if I don't clear in the first attempt, these attempts will matter? What do you
No,
think?
not at all. After you have qualified, nobody is going to ask you how many attempts you have taken. It doesn't mean that you should delay it. We should always dream of clearing all the examinations in first attempt, and that is also possible. But for some reason, if you are not able to clear it,
Yes.
don't be disheartened. This will not affect your future prospects. While every debacle, you should take it as a challenge that I was lacking somewhere, develop in those areas so that when you ultimately clear, you are a very, say, complete chartered accountant, and that will then not at all create any problem in your future job prospects or professional practice prospects. In
Yes.
both the areas, nobody is going to count it. Everybody will see your qualification and then your knowledge.
But
How
that,
good you are in learning the new things, how good you are in applying your knowledge, that is what is going to matter. Nobody is going to say ask your percentages or even the rank. In
yeah.
the first job, people will say, "Oh, you are rank holder," but later on, nobody is going to talk about your rank, your percentages. Everybody will talk about your performance, and that performance will come out of the knowledge which you have acquired and which you can keep on developing.
Yes, sir.
The
Yes.
knowledge will always keep on growing.
Great, great answer you have given for this point. I think this has to be pinned, sir. Wonderful answer because it's a common doubt that if we are not clearing. And on a lighter side, sir, when students are learning from me last more than 2 decades, from you more than 3 decades, they're not asking how many attempts you took. They are getting and they are doing. So that's the same way. When you perform, then it will not matter in a longer run. Right,
Correct.
sir? So one thing commonly faced by CA students is, as we all know, there is no core college or anything कि we are going सुबह बस में हम चले जा रहे हैं, we are coming out in the evening. So you know that peer group or being in front of our teachers is like a mirror. But now once you complete the studies, like right now it's February month and May students are alone at home in isolation, they are studying, and there's a kind of emotional isolation. So how do we help them for this? And sometimes when I come and they come and meet me, I feel they are having doubts, but they are hesitant to ask doubt. Whereas I remember when we study in the classroom, rather than going to teacher, another student is having a doubt and we clear it. It's not I'm helping him or her. It's I'm uplifting my own confidence for that subject, right, sir? So what
Right, right.
I'm feeling now, this is missing. How do we help them? Because of
Yeah,
the way the
because
studies are right
yeah,
now.
because CA education is not through any colleges like that.
Yes,
But
sir.
to some extent, if you are going for any face-to-face coaching classes, so that will reduce that area because you will be having your friends in the your classes. That can become a group. But the basic study should be on the self basis, one-to-one basis. When
Yes.
you can contact each other to clear some of the difficulties, some of the doubts, that is no way problem. And nowadays, because you have so much of electronic gadgets, you can have
Yes,
WhatsApp, you can have, so you can easily connect with a small group of few close friends, and you can share
sir.
your doubts. You can clear those doubts with help of each other. So that is possible. even if you are not going for face-to-face classes. Now,
See,
I always recommend face-to-face classes are always the best option if you want coaching. And second option is like video or online classes. Because nowadays many students they go for the video classes for whatever reason, but that definitely affects their performance because then there is no discipline in the study. In the class, the teacher sets the rules, the teacher sets the sequence in what sequence you have to study.
yes, yes,
In video learning, it's everything you have to decide. If you like a particular chapter, you will click that video first. Whether that video should be taken first or last, that you don't know. So that definitely affects. Then slowly after studying for a small time, you will feel tired or some call will come. So this type of hindrances will definitely affect when you are studying through videos or you are totally dependent on it. Studies of I always think our studies particularly because we are not having all that practicals like science students will be having. So we can definitely do in isolation for your, you should not feel that way. It's all the mind game. If you feel that you are isolated, you are alone, that feeling will increase. So for
yes,
that, you should have self motivation. I always say motivation by others that will remain for some time. You will
yes,
feel if you listen to any motivator, you will feel very excited. You will feel I will do
right,
this, I will do that, but you will immediately after a day you will leave everything. But if you have a self motivation, and self motivation can come from anywhere. You see your neighbor getting good numbers, your neighbor getting some award somewhere. You see in some videos, some news, you see some newspaper news, and that can motivate. Whatever positive news you get, it should feel a feeling of say encouragement in you also that I
yes,
should also do something good in my life. If you keep that, you should feel that if you are successful, if you do good, your parents will be so happy, your brothers, sisters will be so happy.
yes,
So
yes,
if
yes,
you
you're
have
right.
that type of things, they will keep on motivating you and you will
Yes,
not feel that you are alone in studies because you have to study. It is the whole thing. You have to study, not the others. You can take the help of friends, the teachers in solving the doubts, etc. That can definitely be done.
I think it's
Nowadays,
a good, yeah,
like we provide our these videos up to their examination that is available to them. So if they find anything difficult, they can even refer to those class lectures which they have
yes,
already attended. Their notebooks will be there. And one more thing is, I always say when you are doing self study, do with the help of solved problems.
okay,
Because if you are doing with the help of solved problem, you try yourself and then
yes,
compare with the solution. So where the error you are committing, you get a pinpointed area. Okay, this is what I have committed the mistake. And
yes,
then you can improve on it. Then you can learn why you have committed or what is the reason you have gone to the wrong direction. Whereas the book writer or your teacher has given something different. So then you can get the ideas. But if you have unsolved problems and you are doing it, the only answer may be there, not the full solution. Now, who will
definitely,
tell you ki where have you committed the problem mistake? Answer is not matching. That doesn't mean the whole problem you have done wrong.
yeah, you get
You might have committed a small error, but there is no one to help you. Ki where is that error? So, if you go with the solved things, that problem will not arise. My
okay,
whole education was with the, I have always done my self study. I
yes,
was never doing any writing work. I was always studying with the books like this. Even accounts, costing, finance, taxation, operational research paper was there like this. Because I always believed I should understand it. And
yes,
once I have
yes,
understood, then
mind
there is no
mapping,
problem.
yes,
Yeah. So I used to study only to the extent the solved problems are there. I never used to touch the unsolved things.
yes,
So for self-study, that is the best thing.
okay. Take the
Unsolved, your
solved problem and
class
then
teacher
check,
can help you.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then take the solved problem and then check. And for isolation, what one more thing you said is very nice, that I think students, it's a chance for you all to take that leadership opportunity, that okay, all the peer group of us who gel along and can help each other in one strong subject should meet at a particular time and help each other. So by that way, you can take your own leadership skills to next level, and you will not feel an
Yeah,
isolation in this
definitely.
also. So
Definitely.
that,
Because being a chartered accountant, you will be leading a team. So this leadership quality will definitely help there also.
yes, yes.
And I
I've
will
seen
say one
my,
more thing is,
hmm,
one more thing, when COVID was there and the lockdown was everywhere,
yes, sir.
I don't know how many others, but probably we were the first to start live streaming of our classes. Each of the faculties put up the setup in their home, and we used to teach like regular classroom, but from our home
Yes,
through Teams app, and students were joining from their home. And this we started immediately in the COVID when the lockdown started.
yes,
Not only that, during that period, because people were feeling isolation at that particular time was too much, because you don't have to move even out of your home. So we conducted the cultural program through Teams app, in which I think many students performed from their home.
okay.
So we had that program also in that.
On online,
So
right?
yeah,
That's a
online,
great
online,
opportunity.
yeah,
They get
and
that
more than
confidence कि कौन कहता है कि सीए सिर्फ पढ़ते हैं. We have other talents also. I'm also
yes,
trying
yes,
to think.
definitely. Yeah,
Yes,
people were
sir.
writing very nice poems. Some was doing
Wow.
some sketching and was showing. Some was doing dance. Some was doing singing. So many other
Wow, that's a
activities.
wonderful
Yeah,
thing to feel that we are all together in that situation.
yeah,
Such a wonderful
definitely.
thing.
So if you have such qualities and such groups, you can join through Teams or Zoom app, and you can solve your difficulties. You can
Yes,
fix up a time. Once in a week or twice in a week, you all will join to that group and you will discuss the things while doing the self study. So that is very much possible. That will remove your isolation also, feeling of isolated. Like you will have some loose talks also among the friends. That will also help you change your mood, right?
yes,
And will at the same time help in your studies also by
correct,
solving the
correct.
difficulties.
So wonderful idea, sir. But one thing, sir, now this the way, of course, the way you have studied is different. The way I have studied, you studied in 1980s, I did in 1990s till 2000. It's different. Now it's the world of information. So there's
Yeah,
lot of videos in YouTube and information overload and different kind of strategies coming up.
yeah.
I will say my view this time. First, I say it's not wrong for revision, but initial learning has to be from one single teacher. ये chapter उसका अच्छा है, ये उसका अच्छा है. That's not the way. So how to overcome this over
I
information
I
loading?
fully agree with what you said. I always said this, ki this is a subject you have to start with the base. If some teacher is, every teacher will have their own ways of explaining the
Yes,
thing,
yes, yes,
will
yes.
have their ways of connecting each chapter with each other. So if you are studying part from so many different faculties, I will never advise that.
Yes,
With
yes.
my experience of so many years, I will say that is going to be the most harmful rather than of any benefit.
Yeah,
If a
in this
teacher
way,
is good,
all teachers are good, but that linking
yeah,
of the subject will
and
not
if you
come.
feel that this teacher is good, then he will be good for all the chapters of
Yes,
at least a subject. For different subject, you can definitely choose another teacher. But if you are saying that this teacher is good for this two topic, this teacher is good for this two topic, I'm very sorry that you are assessing your teacher when you yourself don't have the knowledge of that subject. One of Murli sir used to come from Chennai.
yes.
He used to see he used to say, a student appears for an examination every 6 months. We appear for the examination as a teacher every day, and who assesses us? Our assessment is done by those who themselves don't have the knowledge. So a student should not do that. They should decide by, say, having a preliminary study of a topic from a different teacher, then decide those who are able to explain you the concepts of those chapter well. I will suggest follow them rather than those who give you the tricks of remembering, who give you the tricks how you will fare. Like, many times the titles are so attractive. How to score 19 costing, how to score 95 in accounts, like this. And a student, they get so attracted. I will say, don't fall prey to this, marketing gimmicks. I am a teacher. I should not say anything adverse about the others,
Yes, sir. Yes,
but such marketing gimmicks will not be of any helpful to you. So
yes,
you study at least a small portion from a teacher and then see, decide yourself if they are giving you the right type of approach, the knowledge which will build your career, then
yes,
follow them wholeheartedly. Trust your teacher. In my first lecture, I always say, after discussing so many points, that one thing is have self confidence, and last thing is have confidence in us. If you have come to us for learning, trust us.
yes,
So, whosoever is your teacher, trust them. Select ones with advice of your others also, with seniors also. So, take advice of those who are sincere in studies, right? Their advices may be of useful. Decide once and then follow them.
yes,
Then have full trust in them, because that will give. If you don't have trust, it will harm your learning from that teacher.
yes.
If you have trust, it will help you in learning.
True, sir. Great insight. Two more small and very brief, quick questions are for students. One is now and then they get self-doubt. It's very common. However, you study well, we keep getting that thoughts. Now they call it now hi-fi things, procrastination, overthink. I didn't go in those terms, but I say, yeah, definitely we get that self-doubt. Will I be able to do it? So that is one concern. How to overtake that concern, like even though we are studying fine, that now and then we have our goal clear but we keep getting that doubt कि मेरे से होगा या नहीं. What's your answer for this, sir?
Yeah, I always say, don't try to test yourself every now and then. Like,
Wow.
sometimes people, what they should do is they study to some extent and then they try to recollect ki whether I am able to write it properly or not. I will not suggest that. You keep on doing your whole study the whole subject, then maybe do one revision. And during that time, whatever test your teachers may be taking, appear for that. That way you test. Don't test every now and then ki whether you keep on studying,
Wow.
because when we are trying to reproduce, or we are trying to rethink whether we are able to remember all the points or not. In this atmosphere, when we are in the home, when we are in the normal mood, we don't recollect each and everything. But when we are in the examination hall, we know that now we have to just write and write. So what happens, our mind works or fully concentrated on those areas only, so then we are able to write well. So instead of testing every now and then, you can appear in some test series people conduct. You can
Yes,
do that. After completing the whole study, you can try to write down a paper, like exam paper you take. You solve it, compare with the suggested answers. That way you can test. But don't test every now and then, because that will only, sometimes people get disheartened. They feel afraid, कि, "अरे, I'm not able
yes,
to.
sir.
Uh,
Sir, I think what you have given is a golden nugget because I keep getting this question, ma'am, मैंने इतना अच्छा पढ़ा and I thought it is done. After 3 days when I was recollecting, I am not getting anything. Now I have closed my books. I don't want to study. But actually, sir, before the exam, as the time comes nearby to exam, in that we go in that zone and automatically we will recollect the things and pen will flow. But till
yeah, yeah,
that level, that patience is required.
right."
And as you are saying, I really like this word,
And
what you said,
one
don't
more
keep
thing I will,
testing yourself
yeah,
now and then.
yeah.
That's
And
a
one more
golden.
thing I will, one more thing I will add, ki when you are learning a new subject, like you have gone through first chapter your teacher has completed. Don't expect that you will be learning or you will be understanding everything of this chapter,
Yes,
because this is one of the small part of the whole big course. So keep on doing, go ahead with the teacher. When you study second chapter, you will get some of the doubts of your first chapter cleared.
wow, this is
Go
a
to the
golden
third
nugget,
chapter,
sir.
fourth chapter, like this. Don't try to taste, this subject you are not able to understand. This is very difficult because that is a big subject. You have
Yes.
started learning it. This will grow, this will develop slowly. You know, compare it with the plants. पौधा जो होता है, पेड़ छोटा सा अपन लगाते हैं. When it grows upward, new branches create. Its जो roots है, they are also going inside, becoming very strong.
So,
Our study is like that. You start properly, your roots will be growing, your base will becoming more and more strong, your understanding the subject will become more and more clearer. But because in the first chapter you could not understand everything, I always say if you have understand 30-40% what I have taught you in the first chapter, it's good.
that's fine. I remember this.
In second chapter, you will get something more in this also,
Yes, sir.
because we are teaching from the same root. From the same root, we will be teaching the second chapter, the third chapter, the fourth chapter. So this will keep on developing. Once you have studied the whole subject, then you revise and you will find what you are finding difficult is now it's very clear
Wow.
that you can very well feel like.
This is great, sir. Great. This happens that I can totally correlate because in income tax, I remember once we just start with house property business head, by the time we go to other chapters, okay, this point we will cover up later. It's like questions are nowadays combined, not chapter wise. Combos ka zamana hai. So they are going to be combined questions from so many chapters, right? So few things will be clear only when the syllabus is over. So one of the last but
One more
important,
advice I will
yeah.
give. Late T.N. Manoharan sir, our past president of the institute,
Yes, sir.
he has given a very good advice when he was in our academy in Nagpur. Ki whatever important points, particularly in a subject like taxation, law, so at the end of your notebook, you can keep a small note of, like, in various sections of income tax, you have this deduction, this sub short notes you can add at the
Yes, sir.
end of the notebook, so that will help you in revision. So in those type of subject like taxation, or where you have formulas like in foundation math stats, such notes definitely will be of helpful.
That is one thing, sir. I'll tell you, like how we used to prepare charts in our school, whether we like chemistry or not. We had to prepare those formulas and chart and put up in our classrooms at home so that we see it. That's the same way I remember me and some of the students whom I know, they have taken the sketchbook and they have prepared. However, colorful notes you get in the market, but when, as you were saying, you prepare your own notes or your own small chart and just keep it in front of you and visualize, that will definitely go inside because बचपन से स्कूल में हमने वो किया है, right, sir?
Definitely, definitely.
And one last thing, but very important, we all know. I feel hurt when someone says, "Oh, you have cleared a CA exam. कितने percentage आए?" Now we know that forget about percentage. It's a game of pass and fail. So how to help ourselves? That's for my students. How to help in case of failure? How do we come out? Because these exams are now every 3 months, and there are chances. Of course, we decide that we clear in the first attempt, but when we are not able to make it, how do we come out of that failure and get back to our studies?
Yeah.
So please guide.
One thing is, we should make up our mind that this is a professional examination, and failure do come in the way many times. Sometimes it may be because of our uh, preparedness was not complete. We were not properly prepared. Sometimes it may be like paper in that particular attempt were little tough.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes, even though we have prepared well, but in the 3 hours in the examination, we were not able to like keep in our mind in the control. We lost our control. We got panic attack type of thing, and
Yeah.
because of that, we got the failure. So, what is the thing is that we should assess, we should analyze our shortcomings. Our shortcomings we should analyze, and we should work on that. That is the right way, and don't be disheartened. In the next attempt, we will clear after getting through our whatever shortcomings, whatever areas we feel we were not properly prepared. We
Yes,
can
sir.
work on that, and this examination we will clear in the next attempt, that confidence we should develop.
Yes.
We should not lose the confidence, because that is very important thing. So then that way, though although sometimes this we say apna luck acha nahi tha, bad luck, because of that we could not clear.
Yes.
But blaming the luck will not serve the purpose. Finding out our shortcomings, so where we were lacking, we should take this debacle as a scope for learning, as a scope for improving ourselves. So if you take that way and improve it, yeah, this 3 months, because every 4 months there is an examination. So that also creates problem. So
Yes, sir.
you immediately after giving the examination, you should assess yourself after the examination, papers are over. If you have slightest of doubt कि there can be adverse result, then start preparing from the next day, or maybe after a rest of 2 3 days, you start preparation.
Very
Don't
important.
wait up to the result,
Yes,
especially
exactly.
those subjects which are core subject in which you feel little doubtful. You start preparation. What happens, because if the result comes adverse, you have already started preparation, so you will be able to develop your courage, that remaining rest 2 months or 2.5 months you will be able to prepare. If you have not started, then that will also create a problem, because you will feel, now I have wasted 1.5 months. How will I be able to prepare in 2.5 months'
Start,
time?
restart my study. Yes.
Ah, and if you are very confident that you will be clearing this examination, then I will suggest you start preparing for the next level. Like foundation student can start for the inter level.
Yeah,
Inter
it's
level can
so
start
good.
for the, yeah, because you will be learning something. Your momentum of study is maintained, and whatever knowledge you acquire, that will definitely help even if you get cross in your previous studies. CA final
Yes, sir.
students can also similarly start whatever subject they like, whatever subject they want to practice in future. Like
Yeah,
somebody
sir,
may be
for
interested
job
in taxation.
interviews, campus
Yeah,
interviews, they need
yeah,
that
that will help
insight.
you. Yes. So
Yes, sir.
immediately after examination, I say if you have been very exhausted because of a continuous study sessions, take a break of a few days, 2 3 4 days, 5 days, enjoy it very well, and then start using your time either studying the same level if you have a little doubt, or doing the next level if you are confident enough.
So that momentum should be there. Once you have
Yes,
enrolled in
yes,
the course and once you're 100% dived in, it has to continue, not keep you studying from the result till exam. Again, con Sharma sir, con Dipti ma'am, and then again that should not go on.
yes,
So
yes.
before we close, we have yeah, the rapid fire round is there, which is very close to my heart. But one more question I have. This one is for parents, sir. It's
Yeah.
like when we are going through this exam period, I feel it's not a month of CA exam. It's a emotional month for the whole family. अगर घर में कोई CA कर रहा है तो what would you like to share with the parents, sir?
Yeah, definitely the parent supports, and that is basically whatever facilities are needed, they every parent definitely provide
Yes, sir.
to the best of their ability. Every parent provides the best of facilities
Yes,
to their. The one thing I will say, ki never put pressure on them that they must succeed in this examination. Don't put this pressure on the student, because they are already having lot of pressure. If they feel that their parents are putting that, their parents every time now and then they talk, "Arey, so you have to clear, you have to clear." So I think you only say that you do your best.
yes,
आप
this
अपना
is right.
बेस्ट करिए, leave the result to the God. If you give that support to the student, I think he will be able to remove whatever say pressure he is having, because pressure that harms him more, and that pressure is already there because examination pressure is already there. Plus, if the parents put that pressure, then that whatever facilities, whatever support you have provided, all that will go west. So
Yes,
you provide him a mental support. Ki we are always with you, whether you pass or not. We are with you because we know, we trust you that you will be putting your best. That is what we know. So
yes.
give this
Beyond that,
confidence
we
to
need
the
not be
student.
judgmental.
Yeah, he will
Beyond
have that.
that, we need not be judgmental for our children. Let them do
Yes,
their studies on their own. And plus, sir, I feel like this is our podcast. So just a small addition from my side that to all the parents that leave aside all the comparison and how you're going to answer the
Yeah,
people.
definitely.
Whether they
Definitely.
pass or fail, and whoever is asking after going out of the house, they will not even remember what you have answered. So forget it. Don't bother your children कि अगर pass हुए या fail हुए मैं किसको क्या जवाब दूंगी. That's a kind that creates a different kind of pressure on the students also, right, sir?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, one of my favorite segment now. You need to answer it very fast in as possible small words. So here's the rapid fire round. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
we've had some
definitely.
of the long answers, but every
Yeah,
word was
I am
so
habitual of that.
thought-provoking.
I am habitual of that rather than giving the
But
instant
I can
answers.
understand. I can understand,
But
sir.
let us, I
In
will
this
try. I am also learning from you.
no, no, it's not learning, sir. This is required. There are very few
Yeah, yeah.
people who talk as though little lengthier but simple and clear the way you were, because otherwise it's like everything is shortened into gimmick and that looks very nice to hear and all, but that will not help. So what you
Yeah.
said in each and every word is going to be like golden nuggets for the student, and they were really pearls of wisdom. But this one is very interesting, sir. Test for you also because you said you have to answer in one word. Right. One quality every CA student must have. One
I
quality.
think, there are quite many qualities,
Mhm.
but
That is.
yeah, if you keep your ambition clear, then all other qualities will get connected to that.
Wow.
That you want to become a knowledgeable, expert chartered accountant. Keep your
And
ambitions big, dream big.
next, second question is best time to start CA preparation.
After 10th itself, and for some reason, otherwise, after 12th.
Yes, sir. And those who are
Either
studying
10th
now, I
or
say
12th.
it's now. And those
No,
who are
there is no
studying
need.
now, sir,
Yeah. If
it's
one is
now
already
only.
decided, then don't wait for the graduation.
Yes, sir. So, what's one excuse? Because you've been teaching from these 38 long years and you've taught more than 1,10,000 students as of now. I surely know that. One excuse you're tired of hearing this from students. रोज क्लास में आते हैं और ये excuse fix है वो क्या है? What is that one excuse?
Blame the exam, either paper setting or paper valuation. This is the most common blame. They blame the institute rather than knowing their own shortcomings. Every blame is put on the either institute or the next on the teachers.
Teachers on the project. Okay. One mistake a CA student must stop making immediately. Students will
One,
say it's not the smartphone. What
you
one
said
mistake
one
they,
mistakes.
yes, they should stop making immediately. What do you think? They are making this mistake commonly around you. You see the students.
Yeah, they should have the focus in the study. Nowadays, their focus is lost actually. They are not able to maintain the focus. So if they maintain focus, that will help them. That is most common nowadays.
Yes, sir. Actually, I feel they are very smart, logical. It's not the focus they lose. I think it's the span of the focus. बहुत जल्दी divert हो जा रहा है, right? Okay, so now these are some rapid questions for you. Let your students know some secret and they'll be talking with you tomorrow's class. Mein. If you had to teach, I have also studied all the subjects from you. But if you had to teach only one subject for the life, you're not allowed to teach accounts, costing, and FM, then what it will be?
Actually, one subject is accounts then because it is like in my blood. I have
Yes,
been teaching
sure.
all throughout the 38 years accounts, costing and finance. Sometimes I have taught, sometimes I have given to my colleagues. But account is the one which is there at foundation, inter, and final, and I have been teaching it. So that is, if I have to choose only one subject, then accounts.
Yes, sir. That's one thing in my blood also that's imbibed from my learning from you, amalgamation and all those topics. It's called as conceptual learning. How you
Yeah.
break down the steps and how you repeat for every question. Great answer, sir. So, secret, how many hours you can teach without stopping at a stretch? This is going to be very heavy for your students.
Uh, at a, without any break, you are saying?
Yes, yes, yes. Small breaks are okay. Like
Yeah,
खाना
because
खाना
if
but
with the
6 घंटे.
breaks, like tea breaks, small 10-15 minutes break, then I can teach for 10 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. 8 hours I teach many days, not on a whole year, but on many days my schedule is up to 8 hours. But with
Okay.
break, 2 hours at a stretch mostly. And if without break, you say I can go up to 3 hours. Without
Wow.
any break, 3 hours I can teach without any break also.
That
But with the small
requires,
breaks, 10 hours is not a problem.
wow, that's too great and it's going to be a little heavy but very helpful for your students. So, a small secret, if you were not a CA teacher, what do you think you would have become? Let the audience know that.
Initially I was thinking of doing practice as a chartered accountant.
Yes.
This teaching, in fact, was not in my mind. When I started thinking of becoming a chartered accountant, and I was in the process of becoming a chartered accountant, I was always thinking that I will go for practice.
Okay. So if
I
not in teaching, you
started
would have
teaching as
been
a
in practice.
support, but then this became the main, and the
Mhm.
practice I stopped it actually
And
later
of
on.
course, sir, I'm so glad that you have been that trunk and your other colleagues, your students now are teachers like us. They're all spreading the branches and we are all a part of this noble profession, right? So much of gratitude for this, sir. And one question that can you share with us one of your emotional moment in the teaching career? Some student share getting a rank or some student clearing after too many attempts and struggle or any other emotional moment.
That such cases were too many, like ranks we used to get every year.
Yes.
So those were not, but maybe you can say when our this team was created, DGS caps was created, that was an emotional, something different has happened. Earlier I had all my seniors, now I had all my juniors, so energetic people. So
Yes.
that was the change, because now uh, this team earlier was also founded by me, but with my seniors. This team was founded by me, but with my juniors.
Mm.
So that was a very, in 2019, this happened.
Yes.
So that I think was the emotional moment.
Yes, sir. But always emotional moments make us more strong, right, sir? And one last bonus question from the rapid fire is one line advice to all the CA aspirants.
Focus on understanding rather than memorizing.
Wow. This has to be
This can
imbibed
help,
and
yeah. It
yes,
can be on all practical subjects more particularly, but even in theoretical subject, this will help you.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Learning, understanding rather than memorizing.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. And that will help them after getting their degree also. Great
Yeah, yeah,
punchline. I think
yeah.
this is going to be the heart of our today's episode of Commerce Career Talks. Sir, every word you said is really going to be fuel for all the CA aspirants who are watching this, their parents. Thank you so much, sir, for all your
Thank you,
insight.
Dipti. Thank you for inviting.
Gratitude
Thank
that
you.
I'm able to talk with my teacher and take these nudges, which are actually so valuable. We miss out in the rush of teaching. So thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and all the best to all dear students who will be listening this. And I'm hopeful that it will be of some help to you. Thank you and
Yes,
best of luck.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yes, audience, if this is going to be helpful to you, then please share this with at least one of your friends or any juniors who are deciding to take as a CA course because we have busted so many myths. You have seen sir answering each and every question so well and clearing off all the doubts. So please share it with others. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. There are going to be some live events here to help you out. The only aim is to just handhold, change your mindset, and then you are smart enough to lead your life, right? Thank you so much for watching this episode. We will be back with another episode. Till then, share, subscribe. And what was one golden nugget? I repeated this word 5 to 6 times, but what was one nugget for you which you felt has made a great transformation in your thinking and it's going to be helpful? Please type it when you write it, to sync ink it, we say, write it here, write and keep it here in somewhere where you can read it every day. And that's going to be biggest takeaway which we have shared it with you. Thank you so much. Have a very good day. Bye-bye to all of you.